Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Seema. For today's video I have two handbags. One is original YSL LOULOU in small size worth $2,000 and the other one is YSL LOULOU medium replica worth $200. So if you are interested in knowing the difference between $2,000 handbag and the $200 handbag, then keep on watching. I'm gonna be sharing the differences between real and fake YSL LOULOU handbag and how you can spot the fake one. If you happen to be new on my channel, then welcome. I make videos on lifestyle, fashion, beauty, and a bit of luxury. So if you think you would be interested in this kind of content, then consider subscribing below. And if you like this video, then give a big thumbs up. So let's get started. So before I start, I just want to put a disclaimer. This video is only for educational purpose. I'm not trying in any way to promote replica or fake handbags. For that reason, I'm not gonna be sharing how and where and when I got this replica handbag. Somebody sent it to me, but I just didn't want to promote the company and the seller and stuff. So I'm using that bag as like educational purpose. I'm just gonna be comparing with my original. So because I know it's a very controversial topic, a lot of people are totally against of replica handbags, but on the other side, like hundreds of people buy it, and because it's designer stuff is so expensive and so many people cannot afford, but still they want to carry. So that's why there's a market, that's why people are buying it. But I just wanted to kind of educate people, like anyone out there looking to buy a replica or fake handbags, or maybe just wondering or curious what are the differences, why one bag is $2,000 when someone can make for $200. So I just want to compare like side by side what you get when you spend $2,000 and what you get if you spend $200. So like a quality wise, and even though there are so many different ways you can compare, you can spot the fake bag. There's always a serial number. You can always look at the serial number and you can authenticate your handbag. But I'm just gonna share three very simple, easy way you can spot the fake handbag, and you don't even need the serial number. Even if you don't have the serial number to authenticate the bags, but there are very easy way you can just analyze by looking at it by shape, by size, by quilting, by stitches quality, logo, chain, inside all the labels. There's so many different ways. So let's analyze the overall look and see how we can compare real versus fake. So here it is. I have one original small LOULOU handbag and one is medium YSL LOULOU replica. So right off the bat you can tell the difference in their dust bag. I'm gonna get into the dust bag much later. So let's open it up and just start with overall look. So here it is. Here is my original YSL LOULOU is small that I bought few months ago, and this is the replica. I'm not even, actually, to be honest, I have been saying this is a medium because I just cannot imagine, because I have the small and this is much bigger, so I'm assuming this is the medium size. The person who sent me never really told me what size and details and stuff, but this is, I'm guessing this is the medium YSL. So obviously you can tell the difference in size right away, but because it's a comparison is between small and medium, so a little bit bigger obviously. But let's get into details. So here I put both bags side by side. Even if it was not a medium size, you can tell the original YSL bags have more of square shape as compared to replica bags are more rectangle shape. So if you look at this is more square. The difference between small and medium is only 3 inches, not that much. So even if you add 3 inches, it still is going to maintain the square shape. One of the biggest difference, at least I could tell, I'm not sure how it's going to look in the camera, the quality of leather is just, it's like the biggest difference. This quality This calf skin leather is just super luxurious and soft as compared to this one. This is also, I mean, let me tell you honestly, this is a very good replica. I have seen worse. I live close to New York City and I have seen really bad, pathetic replica handbags that people sell over there. And this is a good quality. This is still some sort of leather. I'm not really sure if it's faux leather or if it's real leather, what kind of leather. I do not know the details. But it's soft, but it's no way closer to this handbag. It's just super soft. I mean, definitely leather is right off the bat. You will see, it's definitely noticeable. Also, the second thing I would say, the stitches are like so precisely, so much. These handbags, luxury handbags, they put so much detail, so much work into it. Like all the stitches are like precisely, like really the quilting is so well finished as compared to this one. The stitches are lot more visible. I mean, it's still, because it's a very high-end replica, it's a lot better, but again, no way compared to this one. The stitches are kind of harsh. So just on looking at the front, I would say the fake one has harsh lines and stitches are more noticeable without even going in any kind of details. So now we're gonna just look at the side, how it looks on the side. Obviously size, you have to ignore the actual dimension. I would put the details like maybe in the description if you want to really look at the actual dimension. The difference between is only 3 inches, like I said before. But again, on the side, this is little bit like a kind of, because it's made with soft leather, it's a little bit slouchy, like it's not as hard as compared to this one. It's very harsh, and like edges are very sharp because it's not real leather. So this is like a very, it looks like a structural bag because it looks solid here. So the next method is by looking at the logo. Logo is like a very easy, at least for me. A lot of people, just when you look at the things, like you would imagine it looks the same, exactly the same YSL logo. But if you look at details like spacing, width, which is like in dimension is like like so detailed, it's hard to tell what's the difference. But the difference between, if you look at Y versus S, the distance is a lot bigger here if you look closely. This L is going a lot forward than original logo here. L here, it doesn't go that far. Same thing with the S. If you look at the curve here, this is a lot narrower than this one. But overall, original logo is wider and bigger. It is narrower on the replica. Real one is more matte. If you look at this finish here, they both have gold hardware, but this gold is more matte finish. If you look at this one, this YSL, it looks very glossy, shiny. It looks very kind of like a tacky gold as compared to this one. It's subtle, it's matte gold, which looks so rich and expensive. So the third method is the chain. Chain is like, I would say it's a very important factor, because a lot of people buy the small size compared to mini one, which has only strap. People love chains in expensive luxury handbags because these chains are like a piece of jewel. They look so nice. So if you look at these chains, just like logo, the chain is also matte finish, very subtle. Chain is also very shiny and very lightweight. Like this chain is not heavy, like in terms of if you're carrying on your shoulder, it's not heavy, but it feels solid. This one is like a hollow. It's not like made with solid whatever material they use. This one it feels light, much lighter than this one. The chain, these hooks, they are not big, and if you look at this one, it looks I mean, I hope you can see. There's a big difference. These circles are a lot bigger than this one. Besides the overall look, the logo, and the chain, there are some few more ways you can tell the difference. So if you look at the black one, that's the original one. You could tell the difference. Saint Laurent Paris is in the middle, carved in the middle. If you look at the gray one, it's very, very close to the stitch. It's very, very obvious. Below Paris, there's a lot more space than the top one. So that's a very easy way to spot. Both bags are magnetic closure, so if you use the magnetic, it's a lot more smoother. It just grabs so easily. You don't need to push hard, or you don't need to do anything extra. So let's try in this one. Oh, this one I have to even find where it goes. Okay, so it's a lot harder. You really have to make sure they're aligned well before it snaps. So it takes much longer as compared to this one. This one was like almost really grabs from far. So it just grabs from far. So that's another big difference. So if you can see, there's no logo in here. There's a one logo here where it says Saint Laurent Paris. In this one, they put a logo right here instead of here. So this is a completely wrong place for Saint Laurent Paris. That's a very, very easy way to spot. And another very easy way to spot bag is, look at the dust bag. Dust bag has only Saint Laurent, nothing else. There's no YSL logo here. There's nothing else, no design. And all the letters are kind of bold, very clear, very, precise. And if you look at this one, fake one, it looks like this, completely different than the original one. So that's the easiest way. Right away you can tell this is not the original dust bag. So there you go. That was the easy and quick way to spot fake YSL LOULOU handbag. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed learning about real versus fake YSL LOULOU handbag. If you enjoyed this video, then give a big thumbs up. If you like this kind of content and you want to see something similar in the future, don't forget to comment below and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget the notification bell for any future uploads. So thank you so much for watching this one. I will see you next week. Bye.